Lamont Roach versus Pitbull Cruz apparently is going to be on Amazon Prime. It's been announced. And not only has it been announced, right? It's supposed to be $75 on pay-per-view. I don't know how true that is. And I hope it's not true, Jamal.
I can believe it. I can believe it. You know why I can believe it? Because Paramount, not the Paramount, the Amazon. You know what I'm saying? That deal does not, it's always been, pay to watch. It's just that the amount they're asking for, you know what I'm saying, is crazy.
I'm not paying $75 to watch Pitbull.
Hold on, let me see. Teach, would I fight under TKO? It depends on TKO paying. And how they doing the deal? Because I'm pretty sure they're paying good, but I'm just saying it just depends on what the pay look like. I think honestly, Teach, I think any fighter will say that. To be real true, it all comes down to the pay with most of us, and plus the deal. Like, if it's not like a long-term deal, you'll see a lot of fighters, doing like maybe like same thing like Canelo and everybody else is doing like today. You see, they probably do like three fight deals, and then they'll renew it if it's good. But instead of staying into these long-term 5-year deals, whatever, 4 year plus deals, you'll probably see fighters over there doing like a 3-fight deal basis. If the terms is favors in their condition and the money is good. So that's what I mean. And plus, like you see right now, you don't really see stables that have deep enough rosters where you see all these in-house fights like we did, let's say 5 years ago. PBC had a busy stable. Tarang had their stable. Gold, whatever, Matchroom had their. If you look around, all these promotion companies and promoters, whatever, now they basically forced to work with each other because they can't keep these in-house fights, as they once did before. Which I think is good, because we all be asking for, fighters across the street every now and then to fight this fighter or that fighter. But I think, like I said, a lot of fighters, instead of staying in those long-term deals with promoters, though, they're doing once they get established with a name, let's see, like Shakur, Eddie Hearn, 3-fight deal, whatever. He probably from Roman, he's coming back to top rank, so it's probably gonna be another 3-fight deal. Canelo, 3-fight deal, PBC, 3-fight deal at Matchroom, 3-fight deal. So the bigger the fighters now, you'll start to see them moving around to whichever promotional brand has the better check and giving them the better opportunity for them to look good under that brand.
Yeah. So what do you think about this Pitbull fight?
In terms of the other than the bullshit ass price, it's straight.
Do you think this is the right move for Lamont? And this is not 140, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that 140, which was just it's crazy. I salute Lamont. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do no. Well, from what we've seen so far, we ain't hear about no catch weight, no clauses. He just going straight to the weight and whatever. It's risky. It's risky, but if he pulls it off, his brand shines even more bright.
Why do you think he took Pitbull out of anybody else that he could have taken? Why do you feel like?
Look around. Come on, bro. If you look around the damn room, who else is there to fight? Shakur
140.
Shakur is you know what I'm saying, basically looking to fight Tio. Like I said, he could have entertained Richardson Hitchens fight. Rich called him out. You know what I'm saying? He could have entertained that. But you know what I'm saying, he could have probably entertained also a Gary Antoine Russell fight, since him being the WBA champion and Gary being the WBA champion at 140. Yeah. But it seemed like everybody else seemed like it was tied up. Even at 135. Who's at 135 right now from the fight?
Keyshawn is
Mason has a fight a big fight, a world title fight coming up. We don't Keyshawn Davis is technically retired. Because we don't know what Keyshawn doing, man. We just seen Keyshawn get elevated to the #1, the mandatory spot for the WBO title, for Tio's title. So really? They gave him the #1 spot. They gave Keyshawn Davis the #1 spot for the WBO at 140.
Boxing is such a weird place. I would say this is San Antonio, Texas, a big Mexican.
It's nothing. Yeah, he gonna have to. Let's be real. I see Bam said the Pitbull is trash, but you gotta. Like I was telling you over the weekend, I said, man, when I seen that where it was San Antonio, I noticed I fuck with San Antonio. I fought there as an amateur, I fought there. Matter of fact, on the Bruno Madonna card. It's last time I fought there as a professional. So, but I'm saying, you know, the base is gonna be in Pitbull's favor. So, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Everything seems like being. Let's be real. everything seems to be in Pitbull's favor. For one, he's a PBC fighter. Two, he's fighting at his weight. It's not a catch weight between 135 and 140. It's at 140, and it's in San Antonio. Y'all do the math.
So you think this fight is more so for Pitbull than Roach? Because it doesn't seem like Roach has any.
I mean, but again, Lamont should be used to it because the last fight that he fought in was more in the other was in Tank
Davis. Don't know
exactly. But he was the name.
Pitbull just won, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think this 40 just. I mean, I feel bad for Roach because he's going through the possible lawsuit, which people are talking about on my Instagram, going crazy with a bunch of information that doesn't make sense. Shout out to the Danza Project. They had Lamont on there. Lamont's still ducking me for this interview. I don't know why, but anyways, I don't know what you did to him, JAMEL. But anyways,
don't put that on me, man.
Put it on you. I mean, I don't know if I would have took this fight at 140. In San Antonio,
he got hooked, but it could have been. He had no other option on the table. Everyone was talking. Everybody was talking a good game, but it was.
You think so? You think he waited too long?
The man said he ain't want no part of it. You know what I'm saying? Of Rich, I don't know.
You think? I think he followed the check.
Oh, I know. Bam, to the middle. To my so many Russells. I keep getting side like. You talking about Gary that was fighting at 140, 141 pounder Gary Russell. He was supposed to be there. He was that dude.
He said he wanted no parts of Hitchens. I mean, I want to say Roach is daring to be great, but Pitbull isn't a good boxer, good brawler though, and he's a decent. You gotta
think about it. Lamont's a good counter puncher. He's a boxer, but I don't know. If he wanna fight on the inside of the phone booth matchup for 10, 12 rounds, I don't know how many rounds it is.
No, Pitbull's gonna be on him the entire fight.
Ryo was boxing the fuck out of Pitbull though. Ryo was boxing, keep him at the end of a stick or whatever. But I don't know, like Lamont is not, he's like, I think he's probably a little bit taller than Pitbull, but it's not like he doesn't have a huge size advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not liking the $75 price. I don't know how they managed to put this as pay-per-view. Like, I was kind of like, bro, like who's gonna pay for that? I mean, it has to have a good undercard. You know what I mean? I don't know, $75 is a lot for this fight. I'm sorry. Like, I think it's gonna be given for free at that night. I don't believe they're gonna sell more than 100 pay-per-views of Pitbull versus. I mean, I don't know, man. If I was Lamont, I probably wouldn't have went that route. But I'm not Lamont's management.
You don't like I said. We don't know. I mean, we don't know the options that he had. And like I say, he stayed around waiting too long for the Tank rematch. And it's like, yo, we gotta eat. Fighters gotta eat.
Yeah, and he's fighting a common opponent.
Who knows what PBC side told him? You fight him. We'll work on getting the rematch done with Tank for Tank next type thing. We don't know. The PBC is because there's another PBC fight. It's the PBC card he's on. PBC brand.
You believe that's gonna happen?
Tank. You don't know what they would do. Listen, he believed the rematch was coming. So shit.
Oh my god, man.
What they telling that man?
They definitely.